I'll admittedly, it's been a long time since I did updating the grow lab here, and I haven't actually had a lot of time or energy or really thought put into the lab lately. In the last week or so, I've started cleaning things up and worrying about plant health a little more. Up until then, I've just basically been watering, and that's about it. I know, just been busy and not as enthused as I usually am. It's a long season. But what inspired me to jump back in here with the camera today, among all the stuff in here we should talk about, was the Amaryllis. This was given to me just about a year ago, right around Christmas. And if you recall, back in December, January, and February, it flowered out multiple times. Well, February 2nd here, we got ourselves a beautiful little second double, about to be quadruple Amaryllis flower set coming behind the first set that came on here in the tomato planter with the black crimson tomatoes, which are exploding. And throwing on more flowers and growing. I kept it going with the tomato plant over the summer. I went to my mom's for a while. She didn't want it in with the tomato plant, so I brought it back here and stuck it in a planter outside with the turmeric and ginger. And I brought it back inside when I brought the turmeric and ginger back in, which is starting to recover. And it's been growing this little stalk here since it came back in. And now we're just starting to bust out. 4 new flowers are about to set on it. And so that's pretty exciting. And also the fig tree is starting to grow some new growth on it again. I've kept up on watering a little better in the last couple of weeks, or maybe even 3 weeks. And I went through a few nights ago with some Kiss Organics amendment, and I put some down on everything in here, and we're already starting to see a growth response with it. So that's nice, including the Meyer Lemon, which is starting to spurt out some new growth and getting ready to set some new flowers. I have to say, I'm really looking forward to smelling those when they set. The orange and the 2 orange trees are kind of struggling. I think they're getting too much light at the top of the plant, so it's probably due for a prune back. I might try and take advantage of that and take some more cuttings of those. What else is going on in here? I got some holy basil starting to take off pretty well, and the Tarragon is recovering from its tough transplant. I hit it with some nutrient that I think it didn't really like very much, and so it really stalled off and died back a lot after I brought it in. But I've been staying on it with watering, and I got a little bit of the Kiss amendment recently, and it seems to be coming back nicely now, so that's encouraging. The lemon verbena went through a tough cycle there, but again, same thing. I pruned it back, gave it some love, put it in some new soil, growing back new growth. Starting to smell wonderful again. The thyme is starting to recover. I ended up transplanting this citronella plant from its separate pot into here. The one tomato that I brought in was really struggling, so I just offed it. And this tomato is really struggling as well. I might just off that and make better use of the space. The rosemary in the back is cranking. I just did a heavy weeding on that a few days back. In fact, I haven't cleaned those up yet. I'm waiting for them to die out. But they got to come out of here. The peppers are starting to grow some leaf growth back, but also struggling. Everything in here got a dose of nutrient. Not nutrient that I usually use, and it put a hurting on everything. So we'll just leave it at that. Ginger is starting to come back. All the other ginger's hanging on. The cuttings that I took of Valencia Orange and Meyer Lemon and what was it? Blood Orange. They're in heavy competition with some of the weeds in here. I got a weed in here again too. But I was noticing last night we got a couple of Meyer Lemons that came through, and it looks like at least 1, possibly 2 Valencia Orange coming through. So that's nice to see. The Texas Tarragon is hanging in over there. And what else is going on? I guess the turmeric is starting to recover. We've seen some new leaf growth coming out of there. Same on these. And same on those. And the ginger that's in with those is starting to grow back. This ginger is starting to grow back. This went through its tough shock period. Also got some nutrients it didn't seem to really like too much. And my care hasn't been great, so that combination of factors has been rough on it. But we got new growth coming out now, new leaves starting to shoot out. And I've got it in a spot where it's not getting quite as much sunlight intensity, or artificial light intensity. I think that artificial light intensity was a little too high for it. So that's starting to come back. And I've got some lettuce that I just dropped in here just for the heck of it. It's a mesclun mix. Figured it would give me some greens to eat. And I guess that's about it in here for now. Nothing too exciting going on, but we'll try and get it rocking now that winter is on here, and I'm trying to get back in my growing horse. It's been a while since I really put any energy or effort into things. I guess real quick we'll just go take a look in the other lab. And this is some catnip that I just brought in. It's been outside in the cold for, well, since it sprouted back in the summer. I had shots of this in videos, various videos over the summer. It's starting to recover now. It got a shot of a light dusting of Kiss Organics Amendment that I watered in. The rosemary was moved over from the other lab. They were also kind of too close to the light and struggling a bit, but I probably will give these a transplant into one of these planters and make better use of the space or something like that. And then I got a couple of cedar sprigs that I brought in here just to spruce things up a little bit, have a little bit of green Christmassy spirit. And then one Fire 99 clone that I took off of one of the plants, strain alive, because very special strain. And then of course this is the special catnip from my friend Neil. It's been pruned back a couple times and been through its various struggles as well. We're going to try and get that rocking now too. So I guess that covers all the lab updates for now. Alright, hope you found this interesting and informative. If you have comments or questions, please do so down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching the Pharmacy Seeds Network.